Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.
Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition. This is for Monday, the 5th of October. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather beautiful again today, but eyes are on the tropics. A hurricane will likely be in the Gulf of Mexico by Wednesday. That will likely play a major role in the weather here by Thursday night and Friday. Let's talk about it. Here's the upper air look across the country today. Still got ridging in the west and troughing in the northeast, but the flow is fairly light here, but a very dry air mass in place. There's the visible satellite view. All of Alabama clear. Some high clouds down to the south over North Florida. Temperatures are mostly in the mid to upper 70s. That's right at seasonal averages for early October in Alabama. There's the watch warning map, a pretty quiet day. Red flag warnings for some of the western states because of the wildfire danger there. Severe weather not expected through tonight. In fact, much of the country with no thunder. Pretty much the same deal tomorrow. Then on day 3, which is Wednesday, there is a marginal risk of severe storms over parts of New England, but things stay quiet down here. So this is the rain for the next 7 days, and of course the numbers down here in the Deep South in association with what should be Hurricane Delta late this week. And the amounts for the southern two-thirds of the state between 3 and 6 inches. For the northern part of the state, rain amounts there between 2 and 3 inches. And understand, these numbers will probably change. That's the way it looks now. We'll get the next update from WPC about 5 o'clock this afternoon. So let's talk tropics. We have our two systems, Gamma, which is basically nothing more than a swirl of low-level clouds. The convection is long gone. And Delta, and that'll be the big one to talk about. First off, Gamma, again, it's highly shear. The storms have been blown away from the center, and this probably won't be around much longer. The system will likely drift inland and dissipate, and what's left of this thing will be absorbed by the stronger, more dominant system, which is Delta. Delta now getting stronger pretty rapidly. Top winds are 60 miles per hour, and at the rate of intensification, this thing will probably be a hurricane by tonight. Here's the latest track from the Hurricane Center. They bring it near the western tip of Cuba tomorrow evening and then up into the Gulf of Mexico by Wednesday morning. Landfall on the Louisiana coast somewhere between Morgan City and Grand Isle Friday morning, and then the remnant circulation coming up into Alabama during the day Saturday. And the models are in very good agreement at this point in terms of the track. This is the tropical set, and this is the GFS ensemble output. But as always, the difficult part of a forecast, it's the intensity. And this is the intensity guidance on Delta. And you can see that most models bring this up to a major hurricane, and there's no reason for that not to be the case very quickly. Category 3, maybe Category 4 down there in the southern Gulf. And then you see pretty quick weakening as the system gets involved with shear and cooler water near the Gulf Coast. And exactly where that happens will be very important in the forecasting process here. So let's go through the GFS. We'll talk about the impact. This is the 12Z run valid tomorrow at 4. And again, ridging in the west, troughing north of us. And for us, it'll be another beautiful day. Sunny with a high in the low 80s. We start to warm up. And we've got Gamma, which is dissipating inland over the Yucatan, and Delta coming up toward the Yucatan Channel. This is Wednesday. Delta is in the southern Gulf, strengthening, and this could be a major hurricane by then. But for us, Wednesday should be a warm day and a dry day, highs in the mid-80s. This is Thursday. You can see Delta south of the Louisiana coast and moisture beginning to work its way northward. Rain is possible in South Alabama Thursday morning. Rain possible for the northern part of the state by Thursday night, late Thursday afternoon or Thursday night. And then Friday, this is 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. The GFS a little slower on this run. It brings the system into the Louisiana coast, again, a little to the east of Morgan City. That obviously is not a good look for New Orleans, and hopefully shear and cooler water will result in weakening with this. But obviously for us, Friday is going to be a breezy day and a wet day. Not that it rains all day, but occasional rain likely, breezy at times, temperatures in the 70s. Probably not a flash flood threat at this point. And for the Alabama Gulf Coast and the Northwest Florida Gulf Coast, the main surge and wind impact would be a little west of there, Louisiana and Mississippi. But no doubt There'll be some surge issues on the Alabama Gulf Coast and maybe over to Pensacola and Navarre. It's a little too early to be specific on that, and also there might be a few isolated waterspouts or tornadoes as well on Friday. And, of course, obviously double red flags up and down the coast because of the rip current danger. Saturday, the remnant low is just north of the shoals. And Saturday will likely be a day where we start off wet and we finish dry. Rain will be ending at some point during the day. And I know that's critical for a lot of outdoor events, but for those folks up in the Tennessee Valley, it could rain much of the day. If you're in central or south Alabama, the rain could be mainly Saturday morning. And again, we'll get much better clarity as the system evolves and we get better upper air data from the hurricane hunters. They're down there in that region now. And then Sunday, the remnant circulation is moving into West Virginia, and we are mostly dry and probably warm. There's no cool air being pulled down behind this thing. Highs could exceed 80 on Sunday. And a week from today, Monday, the 12th of October, pretty good trough to the west. And again, that looks quiet for us. I would expect we might be in the low 80s if this is right. But we'll go out 10 days, Thursday of next week, October 15th, and the GFS cuts off this deep upper low that's over the Tennessee Valley. And if that's right, it would be somewhat cool and maybe unsettled, but that feature will probably disappear on future runs. This is 10 days out. This is rain for Birmingham off the GFS ensemble. The mean about 2 inches, some of the members in excess of 3.5 inches with our tropical system. And again, we will get much better clarity over the next 36 hours or so with this. Temperatures 80s likely through Thursday, then highs dropping back in the 70s on through much of next week. If this is right, in the CPC outlook just in, October 13th through the 19th, suggesting temperatures could be a little above average. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
There are better ways to keep cool. Call KS Services and receive a new Bryant unit with no payments and no interest for 18 months. Stay cool now and pay later. Visit callks.com for more.